I'm Chef Jasper, and today we're in the kitchen preparing an old school dish. Yes, I like my old school iconic recipes. This is something old school in my family, a Chantilly cake. It's easy, it's delicious, and everyone will enjoy it. I can guarantee you. So let's get started. You need a prepared cake. Now, I love vanilla cake, just plain vanilla cake. That's all you need. You could do a square or a round. Traditional is round, but you know what? I like the square. Also, we have some fresh berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. I've taken the liberty of already whipping the cream up, a little bit of almond and vanilla in this. Oh my. And then, of course, we're going to make a filling, which really is just not basic. It's delicious. Of course, we have some mascarpone. Yes, the Italian cream cheese. You can use all cream cheese if you don't want to use the mascarpone, but the mascarpone it makes it just a little bit different. And, of course, we need to put some powdered sugar in here. So let's go ahead and add that. Start off on very, very low speed. And we'll get that nice and creamy, and then we're going to combine that with our whipped cream for a delicious filling and topping. I like doing several layers, so watch this little trick. Put this right in the middle of our container here. Just cut this oh so thin, right in half. And now we're going to soak these layers. You could do a little simple syrup. You could do an almond syrup. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, this is just about perfect right here. Just what I want. A little bit more. And this goes very, very quickly. I'll tell you that right now. Look at this. Soak those layers. No, it's not going to be too soggy. Believe me, we do this with all my cakes at my restaurant. A nice little pot here, some apricot jelly. I'm going to melt that because that's part of my glaze. This should be finished. And now let's get this all together. I have my glaze. I'm ready for that. I have my berries. And of course, let me just pick this up. Now this will just need to come off here. And once I get all this together, I'm going to actually fold this whipped cream in. And oh, it's going to be so delicious. You're just going to want to eat the filling. I mean, to me, the filling's the best part, but boy, this just spells summertime. I can tell you right now. I don't want to waste any of this, so I'll come back and get the rest of that off of that. Now, of course, add the whipped cream. I have my eye on that apricot jelly and preserves. And we're just going to fold this in to a nice creamy mixture where it's, the whipped cream kind of not only gives it, a little different texture, but it's a little bit easier to work with also. I will say at this point, I'll add a little bit more almond. I added some of my whipped cream, but just a little bit of almond flavoring, not much. From here, I have everything ready, my mise en place. Now I can start. Well, what do I want to do first? I want to layer some of these beautiful berries right along the bottom of this. And then we're just going to continue this until I have about 3 layers. The fresh raspberries. Look at these. Just look at the color already with everything. Kind of spread that around a little bit. We'll have enough also for the top. Can't put enough blueberries on there for me, I can tell you that right now. And this just makes for a beautiful cake. And these strawberries. Yes, look, I know I'm piling this up high. It's going to be a tall cake when I finish. That's why I split those layers up already. And I have my glaze just about finished. Now, 2 things. A lot of chefs, it's up to you what you want to do here. A lot of chefs will actually do a little bit of glaze right now over the berries. I don't know why. I don't really see that adding the berries the glaze to the berries at this point will make any difference at all. And now this is just the way I want this. Now I can kind of whip it a little bit and put this right on top of this. Yes. I could probably put a little more whipped cream on this, but let's just kind of spread this out a little bit. A little bit more of the whipped cream. That's about it. Put our other layer right on top. Look at this, will you? And here we go again. Again with our berries. And believe me, you're going to lose some of them. But that's okay, that happens. And that's kind of why I was thinking the way I was layering everything. So they wouldn't fall off, but they did. That just happens. Because I kind of like to add a lot of berries. And the flavors of the summer just come through here. You know, with these fresh berries and a little bit of cake, the mascarpone, everything just goes together. We'll try to put these berries more in the middle so we don't lose as many. There we go. And now one more layer of my cake. This layer, exactly, I'm not going to cut this in. That's why I said I only have 3 layers. So I have that. And we have more of our filling. Oh my gosh, look at that filling, will you? Does this look beautiful just like this right here? You just want to take a bite right now? I do. And just let me spread just a little bit here. And we'll spread the rest when I get on top of that with this cake. Now this top, I can go either way, up this way where I could actually soak it more, or just like this, but I think it looks better like this right here. I think everyone should try it at least once, and it's easy, and it's delicious, and that's what's kind of good about this. Now watch this. We're gonna spread it with this whipped cream mascarpone mixture. Okay, now it looks like it's kind of, not lumpy, but it's not evenly spreadable like whipped cream normally is. So I just finished just icing the rest of it with this mascarpone, cream cheese, and whipped cream. I don't want it to be perfect, but presentable, of course, and it will be even more presentable when I start with these berries. I can put them all over if you want to, or you could just kind of tuck them into one corner. We have the cake with so many berries, luscious filling in the middle, that it's really up to you. Of course, we'll start tucking these in. That's kind of like my little trick here. You know, wherever you think you need a little berry, not only for color, but for flavor. But it gets even better once I put on this little glaze. And that's kind of like the ending that just puts this over the top and gives it even more flavor. Great for the holidays, easy, delicious. You have your cake prepared. You make this delicious filling, and then you start adding these berries. I'm telling you, you will have a winner. I like it just like this right here. Maybe a few more blueberries and a few raspberries, and that's it. I'm just going to do the corner on this one. I like to design it just a corner, and then remember I melted that apricot jelly down, and we're just going to put a little glaze right on top. Look at this. And once this melts, you're going to have a gloss on top. It'll be beautiful. It'll be delicious. Kind of hit that everywhere. And I'm telling you, it'll look like something out of a professional pastry kitchen. I can guarantee you. This is Chantilly cake at its finest. We finish with just a little bit of fresh mint, and you have a dessert not only for your family, but to bring to a party, something everyone is going to love, and one that I am proud to serve my family. Chantilly cake, oh so delicious. to you by Hen House Markets.